he does a lot of video work. And
Yeah, I was thinking about investigating him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Researching him a little bit.
He's cool. He's really
I didn't realize they had a production side like that.
He did our stuff for us a while back, so he's excellent.
Anita Gibbs' video.
Really?
They've really done really well with that studio.
Yeah.
When we had it, we couldn't get anybody to come out there.
Really?
I
It's maybe location, but now.
Well, what was so funny was that we built it in 1989. The day we opened, our keyboard player, Scott, car got broken into and they stole his keyboards out of the back of it, and 2 of our clients' cars got broke into.
Wow.
But I mean, Woodlawn has changed a lot.
It has changed. I mean, the fact
Yeah.
that they can have that huge, that studio, and then what they have across the street. The
Yeah, but they actually it was like 4 studios there at one time, like 4 or 5 actually, because Frank had his right next door. That one was there. Then they had one across the street. I want you to understand something too now. I don't have to have a copy of this today.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can mix it whenever you get a chance.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I don't do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
don't put rushes on. Do your thing. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
cool.
And we'll that can be later on. You know what I'm saying?
That-
Like when your ears fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I'd rather do that.
Yeah, don't
forget
think
this.
like you got to do it now. I don't
Not a
do
problem.
that.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't record that way. Like
Okay.
it doesn't have to be the same day. We just do vocals and lay them and
Okay.
so forth.
I was going to
Get the
let you hear
hard part out the way.
what I did with the Fifth Element. Did I send you the Fifth Element stuff? Are you familiar with Kerry Marshall?
Yeah, I just saw Kira the other day.
I'm working on their record.
Oh, that's this. I'm the flutist. They wanted to come in here.
Oh, really?
See?
And what's the other guy's name who was trying to get me in here? Brian. I don't know what his real name is.
In the Fifth Element?
He's not in that group. Hold on. What is Brian? Is it Brian? I've never met him. I just contacted me.
Let's see, cause like Kerry did some stuff for me. He did some guitar licks for me. That's why I said it's just
Harry
so,
is the truth.
like how all of us are intertwined. That is just so like funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Kerry was in here
Him and
this
Clinton,
morning.
I saw them.
Kerry made a
Thought he
video
was
in here
gone.
this morning. No, he's
When
not
are they going
there.
to Austin?
Next
Yeah, I
month.
saw that. He's supposed to be going to Texas. I saw that too.
I came in and did an interview in here today.
Who
This
did the
is-
interview for him?
Courtney Little is a
Courtney!
guy you need to check out.
That the video
The
guy.
video.
You know he's Jasmine's manager as a matter of fact.
Just the other night when we was chillin', I caught you in my stand. I brushed it off like it was nothing. Wonder why I didn't get mad. Cause I know that where you come from, niggas always doing you wrong. But you ain't gotta take nothing, baby. Trust me, I'ma put you on. I can be all that you need, more than you could ever dream of. Just wait and see. I promise you, I'ma give you the world. This is your future, so put your past behind you, lady. Let's start a new life. Just me and you forever, baby. Ask me, ask and you shall receive. Anything I have is yours. Ask and you shall receive. Just ask me, baby. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. You can have whatever you like to. I'm a man who understands your past. Why I hardly ever trip on you, girl. But I just can't sit here and overlook it. Cause mama didn't raise no mama didn't girl. You ain't gotta be thirsty at all. You can sit back and be cool, girl. Cause everything that I do it all for you, girl. All that you need, more than you could ever dream of. Just wait and see, I'ma give you the world, oh girl. This is your future, so put your past behind you, lady. shall receive. Oh, yeah. Ask and you shall receive. I know that where you come from, it get hard sometimes. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, just ask me, baby. Ask me, baby. Ask and you shall receive. You can have whatever you like. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ask and you shall receive. Just ask me, baby, yeah. Ask and you shall receive. You can have whatever you like, sure.
Give you the world on the blast right. Treat you like a queen, so nobody else a battle. Full of minks, rings, roses. YSL the chumma, show you live your life. Let's go. We vacate, live every day like it's your birthday. I can't lie, I'm sitting here on you in the worst way. I lay you down and eat you up, you call it gourmet. I cater to your heart's desire, that's my forte. Who you know, do it better. Got you in the two-seater, in the best chinchilla. That's right, you pass behind, gon' leave that nigga. Roll with the governor, you can be more richer. Sit courtside like B and Jigga. And if it goes down, then you know I ride with you. That's right, I take the shots, gon' pose for the picture. Yeah, it's a life that we chose. Yes, sir, you ain't gotta touch nothing. Chauffeur, open up the door. Let's go.
I'm about hot bands. That was nice.
I love it. I love that break. That did it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, that break did it for me. I'm hooked. I'm like, yes.
The thing that
They can't write
impresses me, nah, well, I don't know if Randell, I think Randell might have written that. But the thing that impresses me about them is we did that in 6 hours.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ow.
I mean,
Yeah,
just,
they go hard. They go hard.
I mean, big time hard, man.
you just come in and just lay it down, you know.
Wow. Let me ask you something. Live instrumentation, is it that much harder to record than if it's digitally imposed?
Well,
Like from what I do, since I already have it pre-done.
there's just a lot more going on in a live recording than there is, I mean, with the elements.
Cause see, I do the same thing. I just have it on. You know, I separate it as well, but I go ahead and mix it all down before I get here, instead of
Yeah.
having to go through 12 hours of mixing each channel. And you know, I don't like to do that. It takes a lot of money for that time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I do it at home. You know, that's what pre-production is. You know what I mean? That's why I saved that. So all we need to do, come in, lay vocals, and we're done. You know.
If I can find the thing we did with Calvin Richardson, I'd like you to.
I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that.
I love that first album, Country Boy.
As a matter of fact, you sent me the link to that if you
Yeah.
remember. You sent me that link. That was excellent too.
But for some reason, everything is not in alphabetical order like it's supposed to be.
Hey, you know how that goes.
Hey, you know I mentioned Kim in that song 365?
Did you?
Yeah. Third verse, I say, I start off with trying to go from being ashy to being
Classy or
the
something?
next Freddie Glassy, like
Yeah,
the
I
first
remember
born
that.
of Aludara. Nasty, God's gift got my pen hot, caught more than a 10 spot. Mellow, chill to the sounds of Kim Scott. Any place I step on the earth, rapping my turf, come correct with the verse.
You did. I remember that.
Cool.
Divinely selected at birth to never write a soft rhyme, make a rapper curse the day he crossed mine, just making up for lost time.
All right now. Better watch yourself.
You know, this is the Fifth Element playing on this too. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that doesn't have Calvin's vocal on it. Hang on a second.
Okay, Richards. I like that cover he did it in Bobby Womack song.
Calvin is one heck of a singer.
He
Yes,
is.
I agree.
yes.
I just gotta find it.
This is for the one that you love.
I actually
We've been with them for a long time. Take a hand, hold on together, baby. You know, can you break you and make my heart, and it feel good just like you. Just clap your hands and bow forever. Yeah, forever, my baby. No, this one hell of a statement. I feel good about it, but it's true. We're together, baby. Girl, for a long time, I just can't see myself stopping now. Been around the world, but I never stayed
That's
too
my
long.
horn section.
To get back to you, I'm alone. Yeah. Some people say love to get lost. You haven't lost the day of love.
Gary Wee,
The one who came out to
Corey Payne, and
my friends, they laugh at me. So you see the smile on my face. But my friends, don't be mad at me, 'cause when that mean I know I'm gonna win this race. We're together, yeah. Oh, yeah. Together, baby, yeah. Can't get 'cause I'm heaven made my heart, baby. Just for you. Only you, I love you, baby, yeah. I love my baby.
I'm telling you that.
He's got that rich tone, but he's
Yeah.
got range too.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
a really, really, really nice guy.
Is he?
Yeah, just sweet as a bug.
Where is he based out of?
He's in Mississippi now, in Baton Rouge, I believe.
Oh.
He's from the Cadillacs, right?
He's from the Cadillacs, and then
You know, he related to the Haleys.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Casey and JoJo.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is he?
Casey and JoJo, and what's the other? I can't. Jodeci.
Casey and JoJo.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
They got so many kin folks in them. Fantasia related to Casey and JoJo too.
I heard something about that, but I didn't believe it. I thought it was a rumor.
We did that record, and my kids are 30. I have twin boys that are 31. And they came in and said, "Dad, what you been doing lately?" I said, "Oh, this guy named Calvin Richardson came in by the record." "Calvin Richardson?" "Yeah." I said, "You mean Calvin? Calvin Richardson?" And I was like, "Yeah." "You're kidding, Dad." I said, "No." He said, "We used to sing that Casey and JoJo song every day at
That's
school."
too funny.
And my son Lee was like, "You mean Calvin Richardson? Right here,
The Calvin
in
Richardson.
this room."
Love it.
That's like, and I'll tell you another funny story. I sing a lot of jingles, and I took one of the twins to a football game at Auburn, and we're sitting here, and I did a Ziegler's hot dogs commercial or something, and they played it over the stadium PA. And Josh goes, "Dad, is that you?" Yeah. He went, "You're famous."
Let me tell you something. I promise you.
I love it.
That moment is one of those, like,
It's a bonding
yeah,
moment.
because I'm telling you, the same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
We were at, we don't miss UAB games, home games,
Yeah.
football or basketball. We don't.
Yeah.
Since I'm an alum and, you know, my kids go there. But anyway, so we were at the game and they just so happened to play the song that we did with Pastor Troy, like,
Ah,
and they played, I was like,
It's
my daughter was
funny
like,
how they know. I
hey.
mean, my son does the same thing. We're in the car, 91.1. He goes, turn it up. That's my mama. You know, and I think he's more excited. He's 7.
yeah.
I mean, they eat it
That's
up.
worse.
Yeah, but I've been singing commercials for so long.
And
My
they-
kids have heard them in their sleep.
Kim, you probably don't
And not
remember
knowing it
when
was
he,
you.
Probably. You know.
I remember when I did a Channel 68 commercial when I was like senior high school.
That's funny.
It was an Explorers Club or something.
I never told them that I
And
was
do
shit
it.
at you, man.
Oh, are you?
I didn't tell them.
That's too funny.
I don't tell too many people
Oh, I love
that.
it. I used to love that little thing.
Well, it's still running. You know, that's the funny story about that, and I'm into telling stories and I'll shut up. But back, God, we cut that when I was at Boutwell, probably in '82. And back then, you know, that's what you recorded on.
Yeah.
And and
Hello?
you did a demo before you did the master. So, you know, they came up with the concept, and it was supposed to be this guy, you know, he comes to Birmingham, and he's,
Can you hear me?
he's making Chevy cars and trucks everybody can afford, you know, so it's supposed to be the big pig iron and
Yeah.
steel kind of guy.
Burly.
So I went in the studio and did this on my knees. I mean, that's, you know, the rhythm track. And then did a track of finger snaps. And Mark Kimbrell, I don't know if you know him, guitar player, Henry Kimbrell was his dad. Anyway, Mark came in and played the and the story was, and this was this old DJ who's since passed away, but he came in and he goes, in 1914, he opened his doors, selling Chevy cars and trucks all could afford. He priced them right and serviced them better. Around here, folks called him Chevy Man, and that was the. But they wanted the sound of the guy hitting the piece of pig iron and then picking the pig iron up and sticking it in the bucket. So it goes
That's what that
clang,
was.
shh.
Yeah.
But we had
The
the.
Chevy Man.
Yeah.
You
but
did that?
I did.
That was a play on that Big John record, right?
Sorta, yeah.
Sort of like the Big John record by Jimmy Dean. You know the Sausage Dude. Rest in peace.
But I had the sound effect of the anvil,
Yeah.
but I didn't have the sound effect of the sting. So I took a cassette recorder and walked up the street to Contorno's Gulf Station and recorded his lift going up and down.
Oh wow.
That's just I love to hear stories like that.
And
Just
then
imagine.
to make it work, you know, the master tape was on that machine and you had a 2-track, and so you had to cue that sound effect up. And as the tape, and it was just hit and miss, you know, and so you had to hit play on this machine to get the clang
Yeah.
to be in sync with the jingle, because there was no synchronization back then. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. And me and Charlie Gimbroni did the Chevy Man, you know. So I turned it in, and they said, okay, we love it. So I said, good, now we'll do the real thing. He said, no, we want that. I said, you can't have that. That stinks. No, but we love it. 33 years it's been on the.
So they never even. Wow.
That's the thing. I learned that thing about music. Sometimes imperfection is perfection. Like I watch Walk the Line religiously, and guys was like, you know, June asked John, how you come up with that sound like a steady train? He said, we play faster if we could. Why you wear black? Because that's all.
The place you were at Shell?
He said black cause that's the only thing we got. So
Right.
so I'm a big fan of
Are
that.
you at Shell?
Guess cause I'm a big history nut. So
What's the name of the gas station?
so
That's interesting.
and I mean
Alright.
you'd be amazed what how songs would be.
Yeah.
Some songs would be like
Where does he come from, that sheriff?
people like
He
there's
said
some
across from the Texas
song
Post.
that Eazy-E had
He
called
says
Too Hard.
he saw
So
Dolly Ridge Road or
and-
something.
Yeah.
Eazy-E had
Where,
Dr.
where's he
Dre.
now?
He
Hey,
said,
where's
"Where
the
are
drum
you now?"
machine? Who got my drum
Where
machine?
are you now?
Talk to Jay who the dude,
Hey.
this guy producer
Where are you
who
located
co-wrote
at now?
Friday with Ice Cube. He actually had Dr. Dre's drum machine, and DJ Yella actually know how to play drums. He said, "I play
Okay,
drums,"
you
and
need
that's how
to
the song
come
came
back
about.
to
So I-
280
It is
and,
just like,
and just keep going straight across 280 onto Cahaba River Road.
I love those stories like that. You know,
Yeah.
like,
No. Where you are right now, that road that brought you over there is Dolly Ridge Road. If you're in the parking lot of the Chevron, the road that goes up the hill from where you are, back towards 280.
You know what I need you to do?
what's
Yeah.
the name?
Take some pictures
So
of me and
you're
Kim
gonna
right
cross
quick,
over
and then
280,
you get a picture of me and
and
Tony.
you'll be on Cahaba River Road.
I gotta.
Hey, I gotta, you know,
And then
Cam,
you go
you know
to
the camera
two
been running.
traffic lights.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
the camera's on,
And
girl.
take
I'm telling you, I
Cam's
heard
been running.
Hey, you heard Kim? She said she probably mooned it because she didn't know
Several
it was on
times.
either.
I know it's on.
I didn't either.
You'll-
Come on, get a
Okay.
picture.
You want to get in front of the mic?
I don't care. I was about to say,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When we roll on the hydrangeas, both the flies, branches, so food made sure the woman dies a slam guy. Crimes and fury, you hustling, crime of fury, you only right in the top of the line.
Hey, we gotta get together on some more stuff, man.
Yeah, let me know.
Seriously.
She need to get an instrumental of that
You
so
got my
she
number.
can do.
The jazz version.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hook it up.
You got my
You know
number.
what I'm saying?
We gonna get it together.
No, you don't have to
That
have.
would actually
you
be
don't.
great.
You'll be like, I told
I'll
you.
be.
I told you about that before.
I'll be the first
Yes,
to
sir.
do that. Actually.
I told you.
Highs rims and spoke the flies, rims and soul food mate. Show you on my thighs and slim guy. Crimes and period, you hustling, crime material, you only writing respect top of the line, material you rockin'. Even without geese rapping that Southeast, they wanna see my clout. These cause they invent them out. These no gold real. Just oasis with cold steel, flow ill, so triggered enough. The phone is they attacking addiction because they lack the position, got knowledge of self. Even though my status is stringent, cherish the trinity, flow to infinity. They try to mimic me, but lack the synergy. Whacking season. Make me but like the synergy. Whacking season of frauds. She's the trick, she's on the broad. But I'd rather spend my time getting go easy with God. A princess to the king. May he bless my newest team. Make a Jamaican say, no for respect to your king, Stacy.
See, I don't
May he bless my newest team. Make a Jamaican say, no for respect to your king, Stacy Adams. When I step on the floor, when I speak. May he bless my newest team, make a Jamaican say, no for respect to your king, Stacey Adams. When I step on the floor, when I spit, I have you begging for more. You know the deal when I come in the door.
Already, Jimmy shoes when I step on the floor. When I play, I'll have you begging for more. You know the deal when I come in the door. Already.
See, that's where the already come from. That's
Already.
Amen. Word up. Silence. Word up. Right on.
I'ma mix up CMC with a dash of David Ruffin. Cats talking loud, ain't saying nothing, need to.
Or when people say, and you know it.
And you know it. Yeah, that too.
That be the new saying.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Pretty much.
Already.
That's all it is.
See, he even said it already.
Yeah,
See, like, it's like,
Picture me and Tom.
it is catchy.
it's like,
I hate the fact that you about to,
Well,
you know,
let me sit down.
yeah, you know, you gonna make me you're like, man, is he standing next to Shaq?
there we go.
Alright, cool. Yeah, make me feel like I should have just stood on this. You're like, yeah, I'm standing on this.
That's
It's
gonna
a
blow folks'
blessing and a
mind. That's gonna
curse.
blow
Yeah.
folks' mind on that. What that line say? I'm gonna mix a DMC with a dash of David Ruffin.
David Ruff.
It's a nice
Who's
to see
David
I
you.
didn't
Ruffin?
remember you being this tall.
That's-
You
yeah, I
weren't
just
on
say
the
that.
stage with me. That's
No,
what
I
it
was
was.
no, no.
Yeah.
Bored.
I'm telling I just said that.
Nice to see you again.
That's why I just told him, man. He said, let me just sit down, man. Cause I don't know, like, man, did you stand next to Shaq?
It's a blessing and a curse.
How tall are you?
6'7".
Yeah. That's,
Is your wife tall?
I was just about
No,
to ask the same question.
she's a little bitty thing.
Oh, she's no, she's not tall.
She's a little tiny girl.
Yeah.
Good looking
Well,
girl.
She's very pretty.
So,
I need to go to the ATM.
okay, regions, the closest regions is gonna be at the summit,
Okay.
I think. And it's kind of back at the very end of the,
Like going toward the other way?
like if you go out here and go to the right on 280 and take the left into the summit, and you drive back to like, I think the third entrance, it's back by where the Toys R Us, there's a Regions right there,
Okay.
I think. Alright,
We need to run up to the ATM.
Okay.
and then I need to make sure I get a good email on you so I can send you this when
Yeah.
I'm done with
I'll
it.
give it to you.
Okay.
The letter J.
Oh, okay. Tim, I'm going to put you in my contacts list, so.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you did that already. Hey, there the word is again, already.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's an old style, and I was a big fan of that. And when I came back, I was just like,
7-2.
See,
that's.
I got these custom made.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
And
Is it J-N-Y? You go by or just J? Just J.
I can't
Hey,
hit
what do
that,
you do?
right?
You just cross. You just keep crossing them.
Yeah, I keep crossing them straight
Love it.
across. And
Mm-hmm.
I just did the yin and yang type of thing. Like checkers and
I've never
checks.
seen that before.
Checkers, it's like checkers and chess.
Yeah, well.
How do
Like-
you tie the shoe? I mean, is it the same? It's still two singles at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down, I'm not driving.
It's
You
just-
go.
I've been working on techniques on how to lace these, so
Mhm.
don't ask me
I
because
said,
still
I'm not
trying
driving.
to
You
perfect
go to
And when I
McDonald's.
master
Go
it,
get your
then yeah, I reveal the secret.
That's a cool look.
Huh?
Just something unique.
We are. We're just finishing up now.
Uh-oh.
Aren't you my kid?
Well, you got a metal soprano for it.
I'll see you in a little bit. I'll see you in a minute.
You got metal soprano for a daughter.
Sydney, Daddy will see you in a minute. Let me finish up. Bye.
500, 597 is your phone.
I mean, aren't you my kid?